John McPhee, Draft Number 4, on the writing process. Unfold the intricate process of writing nonfiction with John McPhee's Draft Number 4, on the writing process. Emphasizing the importance of thorough research, note-taking, and organization, McPhee shares invaluable insights from his extensive career. We delve into the art of structuring stories, finding the right balance between chronology and theme, and mastering the interviewing process. Moreover, you'll learn the significance of crafting powerful leads, accurate quotations, and evocative titles. This book's summary offers essential guidance to aspiring writers aiming to improve their skills.
John McPhee's writing strategy. Nonfiction writer John McPhee shares his approach to structuring factual writing, emphasizing the importance of extensive research and editing. McPhee believes that creating sophisticated narrative requires individual talent and rejects the idea of easy tips or hard rules. While his advice may be more applicable to longer commission projects, readers can still enjoy learning from a master in the field. Crafting a captivating lead. In the book's summary, McPhee shares his experience of feeling overwhelmed with too much material for a story. He advises writers to stop looking at notes and find a starting point in their minds. This starting point should be the basis for a well-crafted lead that promises the essence of the story. The length of the lead should match the length of the piece, and it shapes the entire story. McPhee emphasizes that the lead shouldn't promise anything the story doesn't deliver. Finding a starting point. When faced with a writing dilemma, McPhee turned to his notes as if laying out ingredients for a meal. Instead of searching for the perfect beginning, he wrote the ending first and let it guide him. In writing a profile on Mort Saul, McPhee's notes were overwhelming, but he found a starting point and a destination by writing the ending first. This approach helped him simplify his ideas and effectively communicate his message. When faced with writer's block, turning to your notes and starting at the end can be a helpful strategy to find direction and overcome mental obstacles. Creative storytelling. McPhee's book proves that a thematic approach to storytelling can be more engaging than a chronological retelling. By focusing on themes and details instead of a rigid timeline, McPhee finds humor and wit in unexpected places, such as a truck driver's calm demeanor and a man who walked downstream instead of riding a rapid. This approach allows for greater creativity and captivates readers beyond a simple recounting of events. The art of note-taking. John McPhee, a Pulitzer Prize-winning author, follows a simplistic approach to reporting: wait for things to happen and take copious notes. His notebook is akin to a fishing license and he fills it constantly while conversing with interviewees. McPhee advises pretending to take notes to put a subject at ease and stopping if the content is unremarkable to prompt improvement. Lastly, he stresses on continually asking questions and obtaining clarity. Mastering the art of interviewing. John McPhee, a renowned nonfiction writer, believes in doing sufficient research before an interview to avoid being rude to his sources, but not going overboard. He listens and observes as his subjects perform their tasks. McPhee's deep research happens after the interview when he hones in on the material that sparks his interest. He advises writers to refrain from misinterpreting scientific terminologies and suggests iterating until the scientist approves. Thus, his style of interviewing relies on astute listening, observation, and careful refining of the material gathered. The power of quotation in nonfiction. The use of quotation marks in nonfiction indicates a direct transcript of someone's words. However, written and spoken language differ. John McPhee removes filler words like and in quotes. In A Canoe Maker's Story, McPhee removed a word that the subject used very frequently, given its irrelevance. McPhee does this to make the transcripts readable. However, some readers claim that this skews the facts. McPhee says that using quotations is vital, especially when discussing complicated topics. It helps readers create their evaluations and conclusions. In conclusion, using quotes in nonfiction gives readers the tools to make informed judgments independently. The power of collaboration. The collaboration between a writer and an editor can lead to a captivating story. In John McPhee's case, the power of the editor's decision in selecting a title for his work was instrumental in turning a simple story about oranges into a masterpiece. McPhee shares that he finds writing fiction harder than writing fact because the former involves trial and error without a preset structure. Despite this, his editor's involvement allowed him to see a new perspective and helped create a new and memorable title using a song lyric. The Pitfall of Celebrity References. In Draft Number 4, John McPhee argues against using celebrities as references in writing. He conducted a poll among his Princeton class and discovered that while everyone knew famous figures from the past, none recognized contemporary celebrities. McPhee believes that linking writing to fleeting fame weakens its impact and immortality. Therefore, writers should avoid referencing celebrities and instead explore topics with a timeless appeal. In conclusion, McPhee advises aspiring writers to steer clear of celebrity culture and concentrate on crafting works that stand the test of time. Mastering Nonfiction Writing. John McPhee, a celebrated nonfiction writer, offers workable rules and tactics that can benefit any writer. With his unmistakable style, elegant grammar, revealing understatement, and unstoppable narrative drive, he provides essential insights that have helped generations of writers. Including classic dry humor and self-effacement, this book is a must-read for anyone looking to master the art of nonfiction writing. With a career spanning over 33 books, McPhee's remarkable but seldom expressed compassion for his subjects comes through in his writing, making him one of the best in American letters.
In Draft Number 4, on the writing process, John McPhee unravels the complexities of writing nonfiction, from detailed reporting and organizing notes to meticulous editing and fact-checking. The summary walks you through the key insights on structuring, blending chronology and themes, and crafting leads that guide the rest of the story. McPhee also highlights the importance of deft interviewing skills and discerning how much research is required. He encourages writers to be persistent, revise multiple times, and always prioritize accuracy in their work. Whether you're working on a commissioned project or simply honing your writing craft, McPhee shares both inspiration and practical advice from his own remarkable career.